Kevin, Red Living Philippines. I'm here to talk about the weather. Don't have very many videos lately because, you know, construction's done and rainy season. Don't like doing a lot when it's rainy and soggy and wet outside. Let's take a look and see how the carport's driveway shade's holding on as far as leaks. It's pretty dry. Have a few spots where the water condensates and comes down. One is right here. As you can see, the seam where the gutter overlaps kind of has a little bit of a leak. Nothing major. It's been raining for a good solid 3 days. Granted, it's been raining for the last couple months off and on, like sunny in the day, rainy in the evening, and it looks like some of the flashing up on top isn't quite holding out 100%, but for the most part it's dry under here. So there's a couple spots, but I mean, you could have a party under here, a birthday party. Do some karaoke, right? Gotta have karaoke. Wife needs to make a cover for this, get it all dusted up and cleaned off and covered. Anyhow, let's talk about the weather. So, rainy season is about 6 months long, from May to October. It's from May to October, so 6 months of wetness, and the center of it is pretty much July and August are where it rains the most. So you have May, June, and July where it kind of tapers in. July is pretty much full blown. August is full blown. September, October, it tapers out. You have rain all year round. Virtually none in January and February. It's probably about 10 degrees cooler. You'd have to calculate Celsius, but I don't have the numbers off the top of my head. I didn't write anything down. So, that being said, it's like in the States. I lived in Utah over the last, So I've spent 28 years in Utah. So I guess that makes me a Utahn, or a Utard. Anyhow, I was born in Vermont at 19 years old, went in the military, so there 19 years. The Philippines, 4 years. Stationed up in Loring, Maine for 4 years, but 28 years in Utah, so that's where I've spent most of my summers and winters. Vermont, where I'm from, is about 10 degrees cooler, maybe 15 summer and winter temperatures, depending on the year, how warm or cold one is, so that's that. 1998 to 2022. Anyhow, I did the same thing there. 6 months out of the year I would hide. In the middle of the summer, it's about 3 months, June, July, and August, it's blistering hot. The only thing I'd like to go out to do is camping on the weekends. It's cooler in the mountains, or mowing the lawn. Other than that, during the day, stay away from the heat and the central AC. The dead of winter is the same thing. January, February, March. Pretty much from New Year's on, there's like 3 months. So you have 3 months in the winter, 3 months in the summer where I didn't like to do too much outdoors. Had inside hobbies and projects and basement finishing, but kind of like that here, you know, during rainy season. I don't like to go out that much. It's soggy. I go to the movies, go to the theater, but pretty much watch some TV, play some video games, work on some projects. You know, still got some small projects, nothing you need to pay anybody to do to work on around here, so let's take a look up top from the top of the carport view with all of this rain. Pretty loud, huh, on the tin roof? Pretty loud. We got the little Cullen cart disattached from the motorcycle. I should take it for a ride, but it's raining. I have to run my little scooter because I'm not driving it. because of the rain. So I run it twice a week for like 15 minutes. I've been putting off getting my hair cut because of the rain. I should have went yesterday, but I'll call today, schedule an appointment for tomorrow at 11 so I can park at the Mabalocket Market, which is maybe 2 blocks away. 2 blocks away. Two blocks away from the haircut place. I'll just park, pay my 20, 30 pesos, whatever it is. The mall just raised their parking deck fees from 20 to 30 pesos. But they got some leakage somewhere along this. Maybe it's where that speed tape was leaking. No biggie. But it's been raining like this for 3 days. What is it? September 4th. So the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th it's been raining non-stop. Before that it was pretty much raining pretty much every afternoon. I think we had a couple days where it got cloudy and didn't rain. But this is what it pretty much looked like during the middle of rainy season. But I will say one thing. I was looking at the weather and some information about the rainy season. That's where I got the exact dates of when it ran. It's pretty much what I thought. But it's an El Nino year leading into a La Nina right now. So it's going to cool down and be rainier. So far the rainy season, from what I looked up, I forget which government website. It's an agriculture government website that tracks the weather statistics and rainfall for the Philippines. But the first half was normal rain, pretty much as expected. And they said the second half being August, and then he moves in now, September, October, they expect to be rainier than normal because of the cooling trend. So I guess expect more of this. Rainy days. Rainy day people. Here's a soggy, wet backyard. At least you can grill over there. Got the little pavilion. So, since it's been raining and chilly, there's been no school for 3 days. Who knows if they're going to have any school at all this week. Probably be a day or two before I post this, but yeah, no school for 3 days. It's raining constantly. Other places have it worse. South of here, like Zambales and towards Manila. The Filipinas and Filipinos around the household here, I wouldn't say cold chili. They want some warm comfort food, so we're going to have some chili for dinner. So have to check it out. I'll film a little bit, so see you in a bit. Alright, in this pot, they had dry beans. They don't have a limited selection of pre-made beans like in a can. You can get them. I think the Marquee Mall, the grocery store in there, has a good selection of beans. The hypermarket, not so much. But so we decided they got the dry beans, kidney beans and white beans, and boiled them. So those are ready for the chili. And then let's go check on her over in the kitchen, in the house. She's over there chopping up, getting stuff ready in there. The onions and, what does she got? Onions, crushed tomatoes in there, and green and red pepper. Let's go take a look. Here we are starting to get the chili together to have for dinner tonight because it's raining and it's cold, right? A whole 85 degrees or whatever that is Celsius, 40 something, 42. I don't know. Gonna just simmer it all on the stove top out back for a couple hours. Got some red onion, crushed tomatoes. Is that all you have? Is one can of crushed tomatoes?
Yeah. If we need to add more tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, we will.
I think you're gonna have to. That doesn't look like a lot.
And then we have our, we boil the beans from dry beans. They're boiled.
There's Max screaming demons in the background.
Yeah. Let's see, maybe
What are you doing, Max? The cats. Minus Pepper. You want to be on the camera, Max? You want to be a YouTube star, Max?
add more.
Pet the birdie? Come on, little birdie.
Oh.
So you got the beans brought in with the chopped up green red pepper, the crushed tomatoes, the onion, and some original style tomato sauce. Now all I got to do is get the meat cooked and start simmering. It's gonna be good. And grate some cheese. Alright, it's time to get this put together and simmering. We got meat. We got onions. Ground black pepper. There's red and green pepper. Give it a little stir. In go the crushed tomatoes. Another stir. And the spaghetti sauce. Simmer for a bit. Stir it up again and add some cumin and paprika. And in goes the chili powder. I had that pan on while it was sauteed a bit. And now the bean, no, we're going to simmer it for a while?
Yeah.
When do the beans go in?
After 1 minute.
Oh, just a minute?
Yep, minute. I'll just dump it. Okay.
There it is. And then there'll be one last ingredient after she stirs it up. It's the red pepper. Okay. And now the red pepper flakes.
Maybe this is not.
And then we simmer it till it's time to eat, stirring it occasionally.
Yeah.
Chili's done, been simmering, so yeah, time to scoop some out. Whoa, fogged up the lens. It's gonna be good. All right, got a little bowl of chili there. I'm gonna put some cheese, mild cheddar. I got some mozzarella, not everyone likes this cheese. And I like to put raw onions on top of my cooked ones. Or in with my cooked ones in the chili, raw. Stir them in. Alright. Stir that cheese in. It's gonna be great. Mmm. Good stuff. Came out great. They're finishing up bingo over there before they eat. Bingo's not just a game here, it's a way of life. Right, everyone's eating their chili. Bingo break. Thanks for watching, Kevin and Juvie. Red Living Philippines. Thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.